Good afternoon, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I'm gonna go get in the shower and get to bed. I honestly, guys, have not been like the last 2 weeks now, and it's Tuesday of this week, so like since last week really, and then so far the start to this week, I've not been very good at staying organized, and I have not been using my planner for like a couple weeks now. That has not been good, but again, I haven't been getting to a good amount of stuff like that I normally would be getting to. And it's weird too, because like normally I will do dishes and laundry every day, even if it's just like, you know, whatever was dirtied from that day. Not that I will run the dishwasher or anything like that, but just unload it and load it up with whatever is, you know, ready to be run. And then wait until it's totally full to run it. And the same thing with the laundry too. Like, I'll separate all the clothes, get everything all organized so that when I do have a full load, I can just throw it in and run it. But like, it's been where like every other day I'm either doing the dishes one day and then I'll do the laundry the next day, and like instead of doing both on the same day. And so yeah, that, and then I haven't really been editing hardly. I was like just a couple days behind actually. I think like just like 5 days at one point, and I think I'm back to being like a week or almost 2 weeks behind now, so I need to get back and be good and edit and get caught back up with that stuff. And so yeah, guys, that also stunk. But yeah, it was like, I don't know, like last week sort of with the we had Monday off, you know, and then to like the weather last week was just kind of crummy, and so then this week I was like, yeah, like, you know, I'll get a good start to this week, and then I was like, nope, I'm still kind of in that same like, you know, routine. But the good thing is I did clean the bathroom today, and I plan on cleaning the kitchen tomorrow. That's normally my Tuesday and then Wednesday thing. The only thing was I didn't clean the floors. And here's the reason why, guys. I'm actually really excited for this. I'm hoping this will get me back into wanting to clean things again. We ended up buying a new vacuum cleaner, which I'm not totally sure now when it's supposed to be here. So it said we got a Dyson. That's what we ended up getting. We got the Dyson Animal Ball 2 Total Clean or something like that, I think is what it's called. The purple one, I believe, or the blue. Oh goodness, guys, I don't remember. Anyways, it was like $200 off on their website, and it was a couple of weeks ago, and we missed the sale. They were out of stock. It looks like they were back in stock, so we ended up ordering one yesterday, or no, on Sunday, I believe. And so mainly actually how we ended up paying for it though, so I think it's like a maybe $600 vacuum cleaner, which seems like a stinking lot of money, like a real lot of money. I believe, again, with the $200 off, it ended up being I think it was $400, and it has a 5-year warranty. So I'm like, okay, it's not going to, we're going to have it for 5 years, which means that honestly we go through, okay, right now currently we are using a shop vac because we've torn through vacuum cleaners like it's nobody's business. And like we have one that literally does not suck anything up anymore. It just, everything that it actually does, it just blows it back out. So like we'll suck it in and then just blow it back out. I don't really know what's wrong with it. It was a cheap vacuum cleaner anyway, but cheap is still like $100, you know. And so you know, like it wasn't a real expensive or super nice quality one or anything like that. It was a pretty cheap vacuum cleaner. So again, if we wind up going through, you know, a $100 vacuum cleaner every year or even 2 years or something like that, we, you know, looking at it, it's like, well, we should be able to actually afford to get an expensive vacuum cleaner and have it last for a minimum of 5 years. You know, that's what the warranty is on it. I think it's for parts and labor. So obviously, like if anything happens to it, we can get it fixed. And so anyways, so again, it has the warranty for at least 5 years. And on top of that too, though, because like I said, right now we the current vacuum cleaner that we have, I honestly don't know that we still even have the vacuum cleaner right now. I haven't seen it recently. It might be upstairs maybe, but maybe we threw it out already, I don't know. when I clean the house, I use the shop vac, which first off is a pain because it's not built to be like a, you know, stand-up vacuum cleaner that I'm going around and trying to clean. So it's kind of a pain on my back when I'm trying to vacuum. And on top of that too, we have to replace the bags because it is a bagged vacuum cleaner. And the bags, I think, are not really cheap either. And so we bought the shop vac because we had a different one and it ended up breaking, or something happened to it. Maybe we lost, actually somebody took the filter out because it's a wet dry vac, and I think somebody took the filter out of it and never ended up put it back in, and like maybe threw it away or something like that. And so instead of, I don't know, instead of just getting a new filter, we were like, let's just go get a new shop vac, because I think by that point somebody had ended up ruining the rest of it, like the rest of the vacuum. So anyways, that was, you know, not necessarily just wear and tear like damage. That was somebody did something stupid. I don't totally know what ended up happening, but I know at one point when I was cleaning out the dishwasher, I used the wet vac part so that I could suck the water out of the bottom of the dishwasher, because there was still some that was like in there. I don't know, I was trying to get the whole thing like nice and cleaned out, and so there's still some in there, so I was like using the vacuum cleaner inside of there. And so yeah, that's what I remember doing that. And then I know that I thought I just took the because I think you're supposed to take the filter out. I think I took the filter out and I was pretty sure I replaced it, and I guess not. But then on top of that too, I was thinking, I think the old one we had was actually supposed to have a bag, and I don't think we'd ever had a bag, so I think that might have also screwed it up. I don't know. But again, the new one we have, it works really well. It's just the problem is that like we have so much dog hair. Every couple of, you know, weeks really, it needs to be like replaced. Like it's not a huge big bag vacuum cleaner or anything like that. So it does, like, it works okay, it works pretty well. The problem is too is that the suction is so much that and we do have like a different type. I think I've showed you guys the one that I use for my carpet in my bedroom, but the problem is that half the time too I have to stand on like one side of the, depending on which one I'm using, like the different heads of the vacuum cleaner. There's one that works on there, but it gets stuck so much, like the hair gets stuck inside of it, so I'm constantly having to clean it out. And then the other one, it has such a strong suction, like just the normal like one, that I have to stand on like one side of the carpet while I'm trying to clean the other side of it. Otherwise it pulls the whole carpet up and starts sucking the whole thing up. So it's kind of a pain, you know, to do it that way. And then two, it's like if it's not completely flat on the ground, sometimes it misses some of the stuff too, so I'm constantly having to go over it. So it's just a pain. Shop vac is not supposed to be used as a daily vacuum cleaner, obviously, but right now we were like, yeah, I guess we have to do that. And we've been doing it for probably close to a year now. And so, you know, we're like, and again, have replaced the bag several times. So we were like, okay, let's just invest in a good vacuum cleaner. And what we actually ended up doing was the money that we've been saving from groceries was actually how we ended up paying for it. So and the cool thing too is about the Total Clean. So there's the Dyson Ball Animal 2 or whatever, I don't know, whatever order those words get it's called, the actual title of it, I'm not sure, but there's the like just the generic one and then the Total Clean. And so we got the Total Clean, which comes with like 9 accessories or something like that. And I think also too it has a slightly longer cord. So I was trying to figure out really like what the difference between the two were. And then too, like the multi-floor and like all that kind of stuff. And it seems like the animal will be best for us. So because obviously we have 3 animals and they're a pain to try and keep up with, and all of their hair and everything like that. And so again, I read it was, you know, overall really good reviews and everything like that, and that, you know, Dyson vacuums last for a really long time and the suction is amazing and they don't lose suction and stuff like that, because that's what's happened with a lot of our vacuums, is that like, oh, they're good for like, you know, again, a couple months or a year or something like that, and then the suction is garbage all over again, and then it's like, well, now we have to replace the vacuum or just, you know, deal with, you know, garbage suction on the vacuum. So you know, and again, the current one that we have just doesn't even, it's doesn't suck anything out. It actually spits stuff back out at you. And so, like I said, we were like, let's just do this. So I think again it was $400 with the sale, and then we ended up using, again, money that we've been saving from the groceries. So when I tell you guys, I was like, oh, we spent, you know, $150. That $50 we saved ended up going to pay for the vacuum. That's the same way I ended up paying for our KitchenAid. It was $200, you know, so we budget $200 a week for groceries. We spend less than that, then we wind up, again, putting that off to the side, and we won't use it. So that also too, if there's a week where we are going to spend more money on groceries, like I've told you guys too, normally on the holidays we will spend more for holiday baking, you know, like Christmas time and stuff like that. And also too, like, again, Labor Day, when that just came around, we spent probably about the close to the full 200, or maybe even sometimes more, you know, because there's pop deals, there's you know, all kinds of stores that are like, here, buy our meat, let's put it all on sale, you know, and it's normally super good prices. A lot of those times there's, you know, when I can't pass it up every several weeks, you know, when there's a different holiday or something like that, you know, like big holidays, but then also sometimes too some of the smaller ones like Labor Day and, you know, Valentine's Day even and stuff like that. There's a lot of times a lot of different, you know, even if it's not like Christmas or Thanksgiving, you know, that kind of stuff. But sometimes too, over the course of, you know, between like Thanksgiving, you know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks prior to that too, they'll have a lot of stuff on sale that's a lot of like stock up stuff, you know, and then, you know, crazy deals like right before Christmas too and stuff like that. So again, that's normally how we wind up spending or saving for, you know, like big purchase items for like the house. So again, normally kitchen stuff is what we wind up spending, and like too, if we wind up buying, like, you know, at Aldi, I bought like the Dutch oven before at Aldi, or, you know, one of the pots I think I bought from Aldi, again, like $20 or something like that. You know, that winds up coming out of that, and then, you know, that's just sort of like the you know, the grocery budget money and stuff like that. So that's why, you know, we'll wind up saving for that. So anyways, the deal with that though too was that also if you did the, like, it does the like auto 5-year warranty, so it like signs you up for the warranty automatically or whatever. You also got a free like extra like tool as well. And so I kind of wanted to go with the one that they had that was the most expensive one, was the dog groomer one, but our dogs are terrified of vacuum cleaner, so I don't think that we would be able to use it anywhere near them. So obviously it wouldn't work very well. So we went with the second one, which was, I think it was called like the low profile, or like I don't know, something, it like it's supposed to be able to go like under appliances and stuff like that and work really well. So that was the next one. So that was actually $50. I think the brush was $60, and so that's what it was, but I got it for free because the auto warranty for 5 years, so which doesn't wind up costing anything extra. And then shipping was free also, which it said 1 to 2 days shipping, I think, but it's at UPS right now, so I think it's supposed to come now. So we ordered it on Sunday, but I think that it will be here possibly by, like, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or Thursday. And so yeah, I don't totally know. But then all of the rest of the brushes and everything like that, and the different tools, they're not supposed to get here, I think, until like 2 weeks from Friday, I think, or something like that. It's supposed to be actually a really long time before they actually get here. So I believe we can still use the actual basic vacuum cleaner, but again, the tools won't come. So it comes with, again, 9 tools, I believe. I think it's 8 tools, plus it comes with a bag to keep all of the tools in, which is something also really awesome, because with the shop vac we have the tools all over the place and they're not where they're actually supposed to be, and I just know where they are because I know where I ended up using them last. So like, I think one's in the closet, one's out in the garage right now, like the other one's I think on the shop vac, but again, they're kind of all over the place a little bit. So anyways, we ended up saving though with the getting also the other brush, you know, the one for free, was $250. And again, that's I think that the total clean is $100 more than what the Ball Animal 2 is, but it was $200 off, so it ended up being $100 cheaper than what that one was. And we ended up getting all of the extra attachments, which in and of itself is normally a lot more money than that. I think the third one, so there was 3 free ones that you could pick from, was the grooming one, like I said, the low, like under appliance and beds and stuff like that. And there was a third one that was supposed to be like a dusting brush or something like that, but there was one that came with it that was really similar anyway to the in the, like, you know, the total package that we ended up getting. So I don't know why I'm so excited over getting this vacuum cleaner, but I guess that's what happens when you start getting old. Like, you get excited over getting a vacuum cleaner, and, you know, like I said, the KitchenAid, I was like freaking out over when we ended up ordering that too. But I think the next thing that I really want to order is again, once we save up the money from the groceries and everything like that, and we have a good cushion too, because I don't want to just like blow all of it, you know, of what we've been saving and stuff like that. But the next thing would be probably the I really want to get a Blendtec blender. We had a blender that worked okay, but it wasn't the greatest, and you know, it really couldn't do ice or anything like that. And so I really want one that is really good quality, good motor, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I really want to get, I know that Blendtec is probably one of the top ones, you know, as far as like quality and lifetime, you know, not warranty, but, you know, lifetime, you know, that they'll last for a really long time, obviously too. You know, the motor, and, you know, that's, again, just really, you know, will last a while. So we have like I think it's called a Bella mini blender or something like that, that we got off of Amazon, and that thing actually, it works really, really well. It's sort of like the NutriBullet or whatever it is, you know, like those little like mini blenders. It actually wasn't super expensive. Maybe it was like 30 bucks or something like that, maybe more, maybe it was 60, I don't totally remember. And it works really well, and you get like 5 cups, I think, and you get the dry and wet, you know, like different spinner thingies or whatever, the blades, and it comes with different lids too, so you actually can put it on and use it as like a travel lid and stuff like that. I really like it. I use it all the time for my smoothies, but for some of the bigger stuff, again, like we can do like, there's this one recipe that I love doing. It was for blender muffins, but I haven't been able to do it because I can't fit all the ingredients in the little container for the blender that we have. And I could possibly do it in the food processor, but I just feel like the blender was easier anyway, because the food processor is kind of messy, and it doesn't have the same type of, like, it's more for processing food, not for like, you know, like that's how the blenders are kind of designed, versus like a food processor, you know, a little bit. And so I just feel like I'd be scraping the bowl like all the time, and like the blender, I wouldn't have to do that. And like I said, when I did it with the old blender, it was pretty good, but it was like a $20 cheap blender from Target, so it had a super short life. Like, we used it a handful of times and then it ended up breaking. So again, want to buy something that's good quality and will last for a while, so that's why I invest in things that are, again, you know, and that you know that you have a warranty that's going to at least give you so many years of it working, especially if you're putting money into it. So that would be the next thing that I probably want to get, but that again probably won't come for a while now. So we also too got the Instant Pots almost a year ago. It's been like probably 9 months or something like that. I still haven't even taken it out of the box, guys. I'm really intimidated by it, but I keep forgetting that we have it, and I'm like, I should probably figure something out with this, like, to make. So anyways though, guys, I need to go get in the shower and get to bed. I'll share with you guys when the vacuum cleaner comes though, but it's just one of the things that, like I said, I've been so excited about this week. Well, really ever since Sunday when we ordered it, because when I saw it was on sale again, I was like, yes, we didn't miss it, like, you know, it's back. Because I thought, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be waiting for a sale for like forever before this thing, you know, I find it, because like none of the other websites had it. It was just on Dyson, and so that's where that five-year auto warranty is also from, and you get the free, like, you know, accessory. So it has to be through Dyson, but again, they had the sale on that. I was like, I need to get this, you know, from here and at that price and stuff like that. And it, you know, like I said, we missed it and then it was back again, so I was like, yes, gonna order this now. So again, should be here sometime hopefully soon. I'm thinking within this week, but the rest of the things won't probably be here until, again, later. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.